Okay, moving on. We're going to do Love Myself. Before we do, I want to speak about something that I've always wanted to tell you guys. The message about love yourself. Love yourself, love myself is basically the same thing. It's just the message I spoke about loving yourself, and I gave you my opinion on how to start loving yourself. And if I recall, I spoke about this in a video about 9 months ago, and I think I said you have to be a good person, first of all. Second of all, work hard so there are no regrets. And third was be good to your family and your friends and your loved ones. But I think there's something more important than that I really didn't speak about. And I think being able to love yourself, you really have to understand and know yourself before you're able to do that. Because when I was younger, like searching my soul, that's when you really don't really love yourself. Many people can say they love themselves, but it's not until you really know who you are that you're able to love yourself. If you don't know who you are, who are you loving? You know? And that takes time. It really does. It's not something you're born with. It's not something you can do early on. As you develop yourself, you come to know, just like you would come to know somebody else. It takes time to understand yourself and to accept that. And I think it's funny because normally when you talk about yourself with somebody, it's supposed to be self-centered and conceited because you're talking about yourself. But maybe talking to your best friend or your loved one about yourself is actually a really good way to start learning about yourself. Many times, the ones around us know more about us than we do. So if you have someone like that you are able to really talk to on a deeper level, I think that's a really good step and starting point for really discovering yourself and understanding yourself, and also just like evaluating your strengths and weaknesses. And I'm not a professional in this in any way, but this is my opinion, and I think that might be a good place to start. And fortunately, I have a best friend that I speak with for hours and hours, and I'm able to talk to him about this, and I think that's helped me a lot in discovering who I am, and that's how I started loving myself, because I really do love myself. I know that sounds weird, but I've accepted who I am. I know who I am, and it took me a long time to do that. It really did. Like, probably all throughout my 20s, I didn't know, and it's hard to know because your personality is still developing up until probably your mid-20s. Your mid-20s is probably who you are going to be for the rest of your life. So if you're still developing yourself, it's hard to really understand yourself at the same time. But yeah, so understanding and knowing yourself is probably the first step into actually truly beginning to love yourself. It's easy to say love yourself, but it's really a difficult thing to do. And many people, although they can say it, many people are not able to achieve it. And only then are you really truly locking unlocking your potential and living your life to the fullest. You have to love yourself first you have to be comfortable with yourself or accepting of yourself to truly do the things you want in life. And they have a very, very important message that is not superficial. It's not like a marketing gig. It's not like a slogan. It's very, very important message that this group brought to you. And there's many more layers. It sounds cool. Love yourself. Yeah, I love myself. Yeah, represent. It's not that. There's so much more underneath that message that people really need to comprehend and to apply to their selves. Sorry for the Professor Jino moment, but that is I truly believe that, and I want people to understand my opinion as well. Okay, we will be getting into Love Myself. I heard the song last week and I liked it, and I asked you guys what it was. So I have a good feeling about this one. Okay, we're gonna start.
눈을 뜬다 어둠 속 나 심장이 뛰는 소리 났을 때 마주본다 거울 속 나 겁먹은 눈빛 해묵은 침묵
어쩌면 누군가를 사랑하는 것보다도 어려운 게 나 자신을 사랑하는 거야. 솔직히 인정할 건 인정하자. 네가 내든 잣대들은 너에게 더 엄격하단 걸. 네 삶 속에 굵은 날들 또한 너 일부 너에게 이제는 나 자신을 용서하자. break it. 우리 인생은 길어 미러 속에서 난 미러 겨울이 지나면 다시 봄은 오는 거야.
차가운 밤의 시선 초라한 날 감추려 없이 뒤척였지만 수많은 별을 막기 위해 난 떨어졌던가 이제 수천 개의 찬란한 화살의 권력은 나 하나 You show me I have reasons I should love myself 내 손에 걸어온 길 전부로 닿게 어제야 나 오늘은 나 내일은 나 하는 love myself 빠짐없이 남김없이 모두 다나
정답은 없을지도 몰라. 어쩜 이것도 답은 아닌 거야. 그저 날 사랑하는 일조차 누구의 허락이 필요했던 거야. 난 지금도 나를 또 찾고 있어. 더는 죽고 싶지가 않은 걸. 슬프듬을 아프듬을 더 아름다움을.
그래 그 아름다움을 있다고 하는 마음을 나의 사랑으로 가는 길 가장 필요한 나다운 일 지금 나 위한 행복 바로 나 위한 행동 나 위한 태도 그게 나 위한 행복 I show you what I got 두렵진 않아 그건 내 존재니까
시작의 처음부터 끝의 마지막까지 해답은 오직 하나 왜 자꾸만 감추려고 말을 가면서 끌어 내 실수로 생긴 흉터까지 다 내별자인데 You show me I have reasons I should love myself
Okay. I did read some of the lyrics as we go along, but even if I do read the lyrics, I kind of like I forget to I space out, and then I go back to the music, and then I say to myself, "Oh, I have to read the lyrics too." So I do read the lyrics. Well, I try to. This song is very pretty. It's a very cute song. I like it. I think some of the elements of the melody are, very common melody. Something we've heard before. The way it wraps around, comes back down, and finishes off the melody in the chorus. It's a very, very commonly used style of melody. Having said that, it's very pleasant the way they package this song. I really loved J-Hope in this, and there's a part in the song where V and Jungkook sing together, and it's just wonderful. It's just very, very beautiful together. I assume V is the lower register while Jungkook is the higher register, and together they make magic right here. That part is beautiful. So yes, I'll give them the 3 MVPs. It's J-Hope, Jungkook, and V. For a grade, I'm not going to give it as high a grade as you would think, because this song really doesn't have lasting appeal. It's not a song that you probably listen on a regular rotational basis, but probably more of a special occasion. And that's probably the biggest drawback, because there are a lot of songs in BTS discography that are for daily listening, but I don't think this particularly is the one. It's a very pleasant song, very beautiful, cute, and probably has a special place in your hearts for many of you. Therefore, I'd probably give it a 90. I think 90 is good. I mean, it does its job. It's not supposed to be a title track. It's supposed to have a special meaning, and it achieves that goal. And I will give it a 90. But I like it. A 90 with a little plus sign on the end.